And now we have our next speaker, Miss Alita, aka Alae. You all call her Alae. I was introduced to her as Alita. Alita, I'm going to allow you to share your video in 1 second. All right, you should be able to share your screen, your video, Alita.
Are you seeing me? Are you hearing me?
I hear you. I don't see you, but you should be able.
All right, so let me check. Okay, perfect. Got it. Can you see me now?
Oh, yes, we can see you and your beautiful apothecary. Let me introduce Alita, who is making an Oshun love potion for us. Let me tell you, she has so much rich culture within her, so much rich training. She does have North African heritage from Morocco, but has been trained in medicine from Cuba and Yoruba healing medicine, and also the scientific medicine as well. So she's very well rounded in her training. She's someone that's come to one of my courses before on business, and I recognize just how much value Alita has. And that's why I asked her to be at this conference, because I saw how full of information she was, and I wanted to give her a platform to share her knowledge. So you all go ahead and welcome Miss Alae. Go ahead and welcome Miss Alae, and I'll let you take over.
Thank you so much. You have no idea how I feel today. I had to tell myself, do you hear me well? Yeah?
Yes, we can hear you and see you. Amazing.
Okay, perfect. I had to kind of pinch myself and realize how beautiful this whole encounter is. So I want to start by thanking you for creating all of this and having us all together in this community, and also this platform and the conference. And also I want to thank everyone who is joining us live right now, and those who are going to be watching on the replay. Your presence is so important. So I really want to thank you for having listened to the call of wanting to dive deeper into the knowledge and wisdom and the love for plants, and creating this movement of health sovereignty, as I always like to remind it. So thank you so much. I'm very humbled and happy to be here. I will introduce myself. My name is Alae, but we call me Alita. So you can pick whatever you prefer. Alita also means a little wing. So it's kind of a name for liberation, for freedom. I am originally from Morocco. I was born in Morocco. I come from a lineage of healers. My grandmother is also an herbalist. Her father was a traditional healer. And I was trained in a herbalism school in North America. And I moved to the Dominican Republic, where I right now have an apothecary, which you can see behind me. It's Herbalistalove Apothecary. You can find all of the information on my website, on the links that Abril will be sharing. And besides that, I'm also working on creating a homestead and hopefully a day retreat where people can come and learn about herbalism. So this is about me. And so I want to tell you about what I'm doing. It's super exciting. When Abril approached me, she mentioned that she wanted me to be part of the course bundle. So I have a master class that I created called the Real of Oshun. That's going to be available for you to get in the resource bundle. But it was all about, what can we do to heal our heart? So what is the heart space? What herbs have an affinity with healing the heart and expanding our ability to love and release what is there that is not meant to be there? Because I believe that this is our most important, one of the most important energy centers and vortex that we have. And so I don't know about you, but I feel that when we're going to check out from this university of life, the final exam is how much you're going to be able to love yourself unconditionally and love others also. And so I've been really interested into learning more about, what do we have? What is available in God's pharmacy to heal our hearts? And there's so much available. And that's what I'll be diving deeper into the course bundle. But then Abril asked me to do a medicine making workshop. And I decided to take one of the recipes and show you how to do it. And this is the Oshun Love Potion. That's my personal bottle, but I'll show you how to make your own and put a twist and your special salsa, your special sauce to yours. And so why the Oshun Love Potion? So before we dive into that, before I tell you who is Oshun, why Oshun, what plants are going to be part of this remedy, this elixir, this potion, and how to make it, I would love to take a moment for us to activate the heart space. And so I don't know, Abril, if you have the possibility to share the PDF that I have shared with you, or because I'm not seeing you, so I'm not even sure. Like, can someone comment? Okay, everyone's here. If you have a, if Abril, you can share the PDF, or if not, it's okay. You're going to be receiving a PDF, and in that PDF, I have all of the information on what we're going to be talking about today, and a little meditation that I would like to do all together.
Alita, so we can, would you like me to screen share?
Well, I'm not seeing you. Do you see me?
I'm here. So I'm here. I can see you. My video is just off. Would you like for me to pull up your document to screen share?
Sure, please, if you can do so. Yes. Thank you.
30 seconds.
Okay, no worries. I'm going to keep on going. So this meditation is about accessing this heart space, because it is so powerful. And I have found that it is a sort of meditation that have been taught to me when I was in Cuba, to activate our healing potential, our healing energy via the vortex of the hands and via our battery, which is the heart, right? So we're going to do this together, and I want to share something that's very important to my heart. I don't know about you, and you tell me in the comments, but I feel that all of us getting together, there's like more than 1,000 people that have listened to the call and have invested into coming together to learn more. And there's a reason behind that, because you have at heart your own health, but you also love humanity. You also love the plants. You also want people to be better, for us to take care of this planet. And this all comes from the heart. And because you have this strength in your heart, I want us to connect from this space, connect all together from this love that we have for nature, for us to connect, for our ability and our possibility to raise the frequency of love and of healing, for us to be able to create a better planet, a better place, because we know we're able to do so. And so this meditation is going to take you to another level. So be ready for that. What we're going to do is you can scroll down. You're going to see, I think it's the second or third page, or this page, the third page after this. So you're going to sit down or lay down, or just be in a very comfortable position, and you're going to close your eyes, and you're going to take a deep breath. Okay, we're going to take a deep breath, and we're going to exhale, and then you're going to take another deep breath, and you're going to keep doing that while I'll tell you what to do. So when you inhale, in your inhale, you're going to inhale what we call the cosmic force, the vital force, the prana, the healing light that is coming from the universe, the cosmos, from God, from the angels, our spirit guides, our ancestors. We're inhaling this light force, this healing light, into our heart. And then we exhale. And every time you inhale, you're bringing it into the heart space. And you're going to charge this with your heart energy center, which means you're going to think of something that you really love, someone that you really love, something that brings you joy. And while you take a deep breath in, you charge it with your heart, with this love that you have in your heart. And then in the next breath in, we're going to exhale this charged light into the ground, into our feet, and into the planet. And we're sending it to planet Earth, to Mama Earth, to Pachamama. We're going to send this energy so it's charged and grounded. And then we're going to take a deep breath and bring it back from the feet to the heart. And again, we're charging it. And then we're going to exhale this energy via the arms and the hands. And then you can do that again until you start feeling a tingling sensation in your hands. This is done to activate those portals, those vortexes that you have in your hands, this healing energy that we all have as humans. You're activating this ability that you have. And then you're going to take another breath in and keep this in your heart. And then we're going to expand this light. See it as light coming out of you, as if it was like a shield, a cocoon, but it's expanding. And it can have the color that you perceive. Mine is like a golden white light, and it's powerful, and it's coming out of me. And this is innate to us. We all have this ability to create this light. So we're going to take another breath in, and while you expand it, you're going to expand it out to the room you're in. Okay, can you see it? Can you see this energy? Can you see this light coming out? It's more powerful than you. And then we're going to take another deep breath, and we're going to expand it to your whole village, your neighborhood, your city. It's expanding, and then expanding it into the planet. The whole planet is covered, and we're all connected. At this point, all of our life is all connected together. And now we're going to expand it to the cosmos. And if, like me, you were able to see it or feel it right now, who are you? Where are you? I want to know. So if you got to that space, I'm going to give you a moment for you to send this love and expand this powerful energy that we have that is love. Expand it. It's as powerful as this. And it's reaching those who are waiting for it, who are connected to it. It's reaching them. And when you have a moment, let's come back slowly to your body so you can touch yourself, to come back to the present moment, to your body, to be in here and now. And if, like me, you're feeling it, you're probably high on this. You're probably high. So I'm not able to see the comments, but I'm going to look at them after. Okay. So if you came back, you can open your eyes. And I just wanted to lift and shift the frequency of everyone into this feeling of interconnectedness that you can get when you will take certain plants like master plants. It allows you to feel this interconnectedness of all of us, human beings, plants, animals, everything that is alive on this whole universe. We're all connected through this love, through this light. And so, yes, this is how powerful it is. So I wanted to make sure that we were able to tap into this energy because it's so needed right now. And from what we're seeing on the planet right now, it is catastrophic. And so if we're able to at least anchor this light and share it with the people, we're at least doing something that is highly powerful. So now I wanted to share a quote that says, "True healing occurs through the heart. And it is when we practice the art of herbalism from that place that the real magic of plant medicine happens." I found it so beautiful. And it's true. So when we're going to be making our remedies, where we're going to be giving remedies to people, it comes from the heart. So you activate your heart, you activate your hands, the vortexes of healing, and then you create your remedies from this space. It is way powerful and it heals. And then people ask you, like, they're shocked. Why is everything you're giving me working? And it's because you come from this place. So now I named this potion Oshun Love Potion. Why? I was very impacted by this deity, by this entity when I went to Cuba. I was introduced to her via a ceremony, and what the Cubans would explain is that she is this representation of love, of the feminine aspect of being a woman. She is also the Orisha of sensuality, of tenderness. It is the pure quality of a woman, fertility, also, you know, aphrodisiac, everything related to looking good. And so the dances, because every Orisha have a special dance. Her dance is it's like showing a behavior of a seductive woman. So it has to do a lot with seduction. She's going to the river because she rules the river and adorns herself with necklaces and waves her arms to make the bracelet twinkle. So you can have this, imagine this, you know? And so she gracefully contemplates herself with satisfaction in the mirror. And so it's all about beauty. It's Venus energy. And so her color is yellow, bronze, gold. You see her plants, the herbs that are offered or worn or used in certain ceremonies and rituals are also a lot of yellow plants like sunflower, but also kalanchoe, pinata, plantain, chamomile, anise, vetiver, cinnamon, and the two that we will be utilizing in making this potion are, she's mad at Leo, total Leo. Yeah. And so, but it seems I'm not sure 100% about that, but I get what you mean. And so the other plants are vanilla and rose. And so vanilla and rose are the plants that we're going to be learning a little bit more about and why I chose them to make this potion. So please, Abril, can you scroll down until we reach the slide that mentions that it talks about roses. So not this one, but the next one. Yes. Okay. So roses are so beautiful. We connect roses to love, to romance. We gift roses to our lover when on Valentine's. All of it, rose is love. Rose is the heart. And so rose is considered to be the medicine for the heart, which means why? So if you look at a rose, if you look at how a rose opens up, it opens up and offers its exquisite miracle of beauty, its vulnerability, its tenderness, its scent. It offers everything. That the heart is opening and gifting the essence of the plant, right? And so this is our heart. This is what our heart has as a potential when it's loving. But sometimes the heart can be broken, it can be wounded, and so it tends to close and it tends to store emotions that are really are not meant to stay there. And so roses allow you, the rose allows you, the rose medicine allows you to open up and release what is not meant to be there. But also, if you observe at how the rose is in the doctrine of signature, the thorns on the plant are there to protect the plant. So the rose medicine allows you to open up and be vulnerable and show your beauty and your essence while being protected. And so we can scroll down to the next slide, please. Like hawthorn, exactly. So the next, Abril, if you can go to the next slide, just scroll down. Okay, thank you so much. And so it's a plant of vulnerability, of self-love, trauma healing. If people who have had trauma, even like in moments of shock, like if it's happening right now, it helps to feel shielded and protected. And it's also a plant that has an affinity with calming the nervous system. So a lot of the times when we're going through things that are hurting our hearts, the nervous system is also affected. So it helps to calm the nervous system. And it's also a heart tonic. The compounds in the plant are also known as heart protectors. So we can do a rose petal tea, an infusion. We can spray rose water. We can easily just apply some drops of rose essential oils on the wrist and take a deep inhale. It's going to shift your frequency very quickly. A spiritual bath with rose honey, or rose glycerite, which is what we'll be learning how to make. So we will go to the next slide. So we'll be sharing. All right. So the next slide is about vanilla. Who doesn't love vanilla? I would like to see. I'm not sure a lot of people will say no. Vanilla is this universally loved plant. Vanilla is incredible. It looks good. It is sexy. It is sensual. Just look at this flower. Look at like the colors, the taste, the way it makes you feel, the essence. Any perfumes that have vanilla is all about sensuality. It's part of an so it's an orchid. This is an orchid flower, and it's very soothing and calming. Just yesterday, this guy that I know came in and he was showing me pictures of acres of a vanilla plantation that he has here, and he was sharing all of his knowledge about it. And I was like, what a, there's no coincidence, but I felt like this guy being the messenger of the plant coming to me and just cheering me for sharing more about this beautiful plant. I like to call vanilla like a plant that shines the flavors of the sun. You know, the vanilla is the sun. It's this abundant. Uh, it's abundant. So it's also good to attract prosperity and abundance. You see that a lot in certain spells that where you have vanilla used for that. And we could either take the vanilla raw, infused in honey, the essence, mix it in an oil and apply it as a body oil. There are so many ways. An ice cream in your food. There's so many ways. And he was mentioning yesterday something very interesting. I don't know about you, but did you notice that the breast milk has a slight taste of vanilla? Who noticed that? Think about it. Yep, yes. He said that while his wife was next to me breastfeeding the kid. And I looked at this and I was like, this can't be so many coincidences. And so it is true. And so what he was saying is that it brings us back to this moment of being nurtured by the mother, being close to the matrix, to the source. And so it is interesting just to think about that. So these are the two ingredients that we are going. I wanted to share more about those plants so that you know. And so now these are the ingredients we need. And so we have 4 vanilla beans, dried rose petals, glycerin, and jars. And if we can come out of the slides and come back to me, and I'll show you what's going on. Okay, so far, all of you who are here, I just want to know, are you as excited as me? Are you as excited as me to learn about this, to try this, to make the recipe? I want to make sure that once you do it, okay, please tag me. I want to see your remedies. I want to see your potions. I want to see how far all of this effort that I'm putting into creating so much magic and sharing it with you is how far it's going to reach. So once you have this done, really please tag me. I want to smile at the beauty of life, the magic of life. This is what we live for. So here is what we have, okay? So I showed you, this is the vanilla bean. I'll bring it a little closer. Okay, this is 1 vanilla bean. If you're wondering where you can get the best organic vanilla, contact me. I just have the best contact that have legit vanilla. One of the only one that has been grown in the Dominican Republic. And so it contains 4% of vanillin, which is higher than the vanilla you can get from Madagascar. So I'm super happy to share this with you. And so this here is vanilla, and I have 4, right? So the recipe is 4 vanilla beans. And what you're going to be doing is that you're going to open the vanilla bean in half, all right? And then you're going to be cutting it into small pieces. And so what you're going to have is this. Can everyone see? All right, so this is what we have here, okay? And so once that is done, so I kept I kept one open. I mean, I kept one without cutting it so you could see what I was doing. But so you're gonna slice it, you're slicing it right in the middle, and then it's chopped in tiny pieces like this. And the smell is incredible. Oh my God, it just makes you want to eat it. So yes, the vanilla is how someone said not cheap. It is a little expensive and worth it. And this recipe will allow you to get the most out of your vanilla, because we're going to be extracting the taste and the flavor and the medicinal compound into a solvent. And this will last for a long time, and it's going to be worth your money. It's going to be worth doing this for yourself way more than buying an extract that will, one, might be super expensive, and two, you don't know what the quality is. And when it's high quality, it is expensive. So sometimes if you have the time and you have a little herbalist witch in you, a kitchen witch as they call her, a kitchen herbalist in you, well, you can make your own, and that's what we learn to do. But the specific thing about the vanilla extract I'll show you is the following. So there's two things, there's two ways. I will answer to the questions I'm not able to read so fast in the chat later after, just so we can, so I'm not losing track of what I'm doing. So what I was gonna say is that once you have your vanilla chopped into pieces, you're going to put that in a mason jar. And I want to make sure that everyone is seeing from this distance. If you are not, let me know, and I'm going to bring the camera closer. Everyone seeing well in details what I'm doing? Yes, perfect. Awesome. Okay, cool. So I put the bean into the jar this way. And now you're going to pick your solvent. So we know, or maybe you don't, but in order to extract the flavor, the scent, and the color of the plant medicine, you can pick a solvent. Most of the time, people know about alcohol, like Veladia was mentioning Puerto Rican rum. But in this case, because we want it to be sweet, and Oshun is all about the sweetness of life, what we will do, I have like the powder everywhere. What we will do is add a sweet solvent. And in this case, it's going to be either honey or glycerin. And the difference between both is going to be up to you. So honey, if you're, is awesome, it's delicious. And you can make like a vanilla honey. But some people are vegan, so they do not want to utilize honey. And some people have can't consume honey. If you have diabetes, you won't be able to do so. So glycerin, the glycerin that I have is vegan. It comes from coconut oil, and it's also a solvent that is used in herbalism to extract the medicinal properties of the plant. So that's the one that I'm going to be showing you how to do. But if you're deciding to take honey or glycerin, I'll show you what the difference. Honey is simple. You're just going to fill your jar with honey until the top, and then Oshun only wants honey, I guess. But you know, I wanted to make sure that you both know the difference in case you were not able to consume one or the other. So if it's honey, you're gonna be filling it until the top, okay? And then you're just gonna close it like that. And for the questions, make sure you send them into the box. There's like a question box, and you're going to be sending them there. And at the end, I'll be able to answer because I'm a little far and I'm not able to see all of the questions at the same time, but we'll go through these, no worries. So if it's honey, it's until the top. In this case, I'm doing vegetable glycerin, and make sure that your glycerin is for internal consumption and not only external application, because it's an ingredient that is used on a lot of the skincare and hair care. So make sure you know you're having the one that is ingestible. And what I'll do is that I'm going to fill the jar like this until 75% of the jar. You don't have to go crazy in the measurement, you know, like this is about 75% here. Okay. And then the rest is going to be pure water. Okay. Pure filtered water, source, water from the source. So we're adding it until the top, like this. And then you just have to shake it. So when you shake it, right, when you are shaking your medicine, whatever it is that you're doing, be it a tea, a love potion, any remedies you are preparing, this is the time to put your intentions. This is why we're charging our vortexes or our healing vortexes, our hands. We're charging it. So you can still do the same thing. Take a deep breath in, inhale this cosmic force, and then exhale it into your hands. And then you visualize what you want. What is the outcome you want? What is it that you want the person to feel or yourself? You visualize it. So in this case, I'm already feeling the release of stuck emotion in the heart, and then I'm smiling. I'm smiling, I'm happy. I see a lot of light around me, and that's what I'm sending. That's what I'm visualizing. This is the magic. This is our ability as humans, as healers, to potentiate the medicine that we make. So it is as easy as this. That's for the vanilla, right? But we're not done. We're gonna do another part, okay? So that's step 2. Step 2 is the rose medicine. So you can either have fresh roses or dried roses. It's up to what's available right now. Okay? And in my case, my rose plant didn't give me any roses, so I have dried rose petals, organic dried rose petals that are very fragrant. The color is very vibrant, and this is an indication of how potent your plant is. Okay, and what I'll do is that I'll fill the jar till half of the jar. When it's dried plant material, it's half the jar. If you're gonna be making your potion, your extract with fresh plant material, so then you want to fill the jar. So in this case, we're going to half a jar, like this. Okay, that's half the jar. So again, you could either put honey in there or glycerite, but because I'm having the glycerite here, I'll do glycerite again, and it's going to be the same thing. We're going to fill the jar until it reaches 75%. Ooh, this is incredible. Okay, this is like the trippy part. Let me see if I can show you. This is like the trippy witchy part when you look at how things are looking. So you're gonna keep putting a little bit more, okay, until it reaches about 75%. And then I'll add filtered or pure source water till the top. It's already, you know, you can already see the color coming out. It's so beautiful. It's the trippy part. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at this. Like these are the videos and pics you want to take and add in your Instagram content. This is the cool part of herbalism. All right. So what you need to do, so we're shaking it again. Lots of love, lots of love, lots of heart healing. All of the people who are needing this right now, we're needing it so much. So much love for us humans. All right. And so you might need to open it again, and you'll see that what you see here is that it did not fill until the top. It's normal. So you're just gonna add either a bit of water or a bit of glyceride, a little bit more, and I'll push this a tiny bit into the jar. Okay, and I'll keep shaking. And it's hot. Okay, the jar is hot. That's because the glycerin has this like warming effect. You see when you taste it, it's very warming. Okay, so this here needs to be labeled. The way you're gonna label this, it's super important. Whatever you prepare and you create that comes in a jar, tinctures or anything, you're gonna put a label on it so that if you forget what it was, you know exactly what's in it. And so the label, you're gonna see it in my my PDF. We don't need to go back to the PDF, but on the PDF, you find that information. You always put the name, the common name, the botanical name of the plant, the part of the plant, if it was dried, if it was fresh, the ratio. So we did like 75% glyceride, 25% water, and then we did 50% of the jar with plant material, or you put like the amount of like vanilla, right? And then the date when it was created. Why? Because this needs to rest right now. It needs to macerate. It has a time of processing. For the roses, it's going to be about 5 weeks, where you're going to need to shake it like this for the first 10 days. So once a day for the first 10 days, you're going to give it a little shake, and you're going to store this in a dried, cool place, somewhere where the light does not hit directly on your extractions. Okay, for the vanilla, you're also going to be shaking it this way. For the first 10 days, you give it a shake every day, but the vanilla needs many months for it to be able to diffuse its properties properly. So I always do a 7 months extraction, but it's up to how patient you are. But the longer you wait, the better it becomes. So that's why I suggest you do like a bigger batch, because it's gonna be, I see like big eyes open in the chat. Yeah, I'm sorry. But if you do it with honey, it might take a little less, but it's up to how patient you are. And that's why when you're gonna start like getting into loving doing this, you're gonna have to do like bigger batches and batches that are gonna last longer, so that you have that all the time. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry for those who were like, we need to try it now. The good things in life sometimes need time for you to be able to get the benefits of it. This is a lesson of life. It's a lesson. All right. So you label them, you store them away from the sun, delayed gratification. So, and then you have your label, and you're going to shake that for the first 10 days. And then for the vanilla, every month, at least once a month, you're shaking it, you're putting your power, your visualization in there. So it's powerful once you get it. So once this is ready, it's going to look a little like this. All right. So this is my rose glyceride preparation, and this one is my vanilla. You see? Okay. This vanilla has been macerating for a month, and it's already getting dark, but it's going to get darker and darker. And so this one has been macerating since August, and look at the beautiful color, the beautiful red. And so I'm going to show you what you need to do once a tincture is ready. So I have this is a plant-based milk, like a nut milk strainer, if we can use the term. Okay, and so I'll just place it like that. And so you basically, it's as easy as putting the plants in it. This is a bit too small. I think I'm gonna try
Ellie,
this.
we have about
Yes,
2 more minutes left, so just letting you
perfect.
know, if you want to go ahead and wrap it up, I am texting Elle to let her know that we might run a little over, but if you can go ahead and zoom through everything, that would be great.
Oh, okay. I thought I had until 45. Perfect. Okay, so listen, it's as easy as this. You're gonna strain your plant material and you're gonna put that in a bottle, label your bottle, and this is my label, this is my Oshun Love Potion. And then you're gonna take a couple of drops into your mouth, directly in the mouth. You can add that to your functional lattes, ice cream, mocktails. It is just the most delicious, delicious thing you will ever experience. So that's why I really want you, once you get there, remember me and tag me on Instagram. So to wrap up, in my PDF, I have sources where you can buy the herbs. You can get that on my PDF. Abril has just shared into the chat box, all of my links. So if you want to see what I do, go check my website, go check my Instagram. Let's be friends. I want to know who you are. And also, the most sovereign way for us to be connected at this point is via my newsletter. So make sure that you subscribe to my newsletter. I'm going to be making a lot more online and offers for the world, so that you can check that. And also, two more things. If you want to know about my masterclass and you want to have access to the resource bundle, where I'll be teaching way more and I'll be going deeper into the plants to heal the heart space, it's called Oshun. It's part of the resource bundle, and the link for you to have access to that bundle is in the links that Abril shared. And for those who want to have access to this replay, this infinite replay, you can upgrade to the VIP. I think, oh no, you're already in VIP. That's why you have access to this class. So it doesn't make sense. All right, so that was it.
Yes. You can go ahead. I text Elle and she said that you're good to finish. I want to see the outcome. I don't know about everybody else's. So Elle says that you can go ahead and finish. So I want to go ahead and see what it looks like. So go ahead and finish up if you can wrap it up in the next 5 or so minutes.
Okay, so basically it is as easy as this. When you make a tincture or whatever maceration you're making, once the process is finished, you have to strain it. So the idea here is to remove the plants from the plant material from the solvent. So I'm just going to do a little tiny bit here. So you see how thick and rich this is. So I'll do this. So you're throwing everything in there, and I won't do the whole bottle, but as you can see, okay. And so what you do here is just, you see this? This is the magic. This is the love. This is liquid Oshun essence, okay? So you're gonna do this for, oh, my hands are super warm. It's incredible. The sensation is something. Oh, no. Please do this. You have to, okay? Everyone watching this is like bucket list type of things. It's so good. It's so good. So you will do the same thing for the vanilla. You will strain it all, and then you're going to combine both, and then you're going to put that in a bottle. So because it's a big size, you want to have a bigger bottle, a amber bottle that will preserve your glycerite, your glycerite concoction, your love potion. And that's the shelf life of it is about 1 year to 2 years away from the sunlight, away from the heat. So I don't know if you have any questions. Should we do like 1 or 2 questions? You let me know.
Yes, you can take 1 or 2 questions. We'll go to 5 after and then bring Elle on.
Okay, do you want me to check?
I can check for you. I'm going to go through to look for the most common question. Do you recommend can we replace powdered vanilla with vanilla bean, or do you recommend using the actual full vanilla bean?
Yeah, you have to have the bean. It has to be the full bean. And by the way, this also leads me to what's left when you're going to strain this. The vanilla that is left, don't throw it away. Dry it, grind it, and use that as your vanilla powder that you would utilize in your food.
Yeah, it's so expensive. You want to get all of the use out of it.
Totally.
And then also, we recommend, or I noticed that you pretty much using eyeball methods. Do you have an exact recipe for this, or is it mostly just, folk herbalist eyeball methods for this recipe?
Can you repeat the first part of the sentence?
Yes. Is there an exact recipe for this, or is it more so just eyeballing the measurements?
This is a total eyeballing. This is like something I came up with out of excitement for Valentine's Day one day, and I'm just sharing, how you can do it. It's as easy as this. So what I shared is how it works and how it's going to be done for you. There's nothing else to that.
And then what are we taking this love potion for? Can you recommend some great
Yes.
circumstances so that we can take the potion?
Sure. So listen, if you feel like you need a little extra TLC, okay, and you want to be sovereign of giving this TLC to yourself, you're going to take a couple of drops like this. This is incredible. And then feel it going down into the heart, and it soothes the heart. So if you feel a little down, you need some extra love, take a couple of drops. If you have a sweet tooth and you want something sweet, this is the way to go. And if you want, to get into the groove with your partner, add this to your mocktails, add this to whatever you're drinking, preparing, give it to someone you love, and see how this goes.
Thank you. And then lastly, can you name the school you went to? I believe in Canada, correct?
What is the question again?
I believe you went to school in Canada, correct?
So yes, my school, it's a herbalism school in Canada. Whoever is interested into knowing what school is this, please send me a message to my Instagram or to my via my email on my website, and I'll be sharing the links, and I'll be happy to give you more information if you're interested by that school. It's a school and it's in French, so you have to speak French.
Thank you so much, Alita.
Thank you so much, Avril. I'm so happy.
That was great. The conference team is on it. You just dropped all of Alita's links again. And like Alita said, she has an Oshun heart chakra workshop in the bundle full of medicine to help you activate that heart chakra space. Again, I did the math, y'all. The bundle is over 95% off at $67 with over 25, almost 30 courses and ebooks. She has her course in there, a full course. It will be released October 30th. So make sure you go to Alita's page and purchase the bundle from her when it is available. Thank you again for your time and energy. I'm looking forward to making that. I'm like, oh, vanilla and rose, my two favorites. So I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You all, wait, before we go, I have to get your favorite color. What's your favorite color, Alita?
Green.
Before she goes, go ahead and show Alita some love.
Oh, thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you for creating this. This is the most beautiful thing that you've made. Thank you so much. Blessings to all. And let's keep connected. You have all of my contacts. Thank you.
Thank you, Alita. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. All right, y'all. How did y'all like that Oshun love potion? I'm excited to actually make it. I'm really excited to make it. It seems so simple, so simple. And Al will be joining us shortly, but literally the method she used and also the method that Valadia used is called the folk herbalist method. That's how our ancestors made herbal medicine. The whole idea of a teaspoon of this and a cup of this, that was introduced later. Our ancestors didn't have all that. They actually measured medicine by their hand, by the number of leaves. They took 3 leaves or leaves in certain numbers, and they measured by their palm. And so those who are asking for measurements, that's a westernized standard of measuring. I understand the importance of it, especially when it comes to dosages and dosings, but vanilla and rose are, they don't have many contraindications. So you can, follow the folk herbalism method, the folk herbalist method with measuring and just eyeball it. Look, the replays will be available. So you'll be able to see exactly how she did it. But I'm excited to make it. I'm really excited. So we have